need nitane extract often, but this game is all about better to have and not need than need and not have, because nitane extract only comes from these alert things, and the alerts are only every like 3 or 4 hours. It's a pain in the butt. For those of you watching this on YouTube, hello! Lytbringr here, and we are playing Warframe. I recently caved and bought the Limbo Prime pack, namely because he comes with one of my favorite weapons, and I was really low on platinum, and it's a couple weeks before payday, but I have no bills. So I'm treating myself. Again, this is like 80 bucks I'm putting into Warframe, but I feel like Warframe keeps delivering for it. Meanwhile, you've got games like Destiny that are, every time they do a major update to fix the things they broke on purpose, you're paying $40 or $60 for the update as well as DLC. Well, Warframe gives all their DLCs for free. I could have earned Limbo Prime and all the gun parts. I just didn't want to. And Warframe, that's how they do their microtransactions. It's, hey, we will make 95% of all the things in the game findable and earnable. Like, there will be special skins. Like, right now they've got like a, if you play on Xbox for like 10 bucks, you can get a bunch of skins for like Xbox colors. They're this really pretty neon green and stuff, and you're like, cool, that's great. That's I'm getting some weird lag today. And I was playing this before I went on Twitch, so I know it's not me plugging into Twitch. Just, I've got guys like flying around on my screen. It's making it really hard to aim. Makes me glad I'm using the Amprex though, because if I hit one guy, I'll chain lightning like everybody, and hopefully before it hits him. I am also working on a quest to get the Inar skin, or the way they pronounce it, Inaros. I already have Inaros' skin, but I didn't know he was a quest when I bought the skin. I didn't learn till like 5 or 6 months later. Oh, by the way. Wow, this is a weird. I know I'm not really fighting or helping these guys out, but this is a relatively low level area. They're pretty much just freezing through. Like the thing I was doing earlier, I wanted to connect the cables, and my alarm went off, and but when I play Limbo, Limbo's kind of the weakest link. Like, if people need energy or a very crowd-control-y kind of shield, like, let me put me and my team in another dimension. Cool, we're good. Nobody can hit us unless they enter the death circle. At that point, you could potentially have your entire team in the death circle going, oh no, you don't. But yes, Lytbringr here.
The area is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
That was quick. Ah! Although there is one really cool thing I like about Limbo. Like, bam, I'm now in another dimension. If anybody wants to screw with me, too bad. Because nobody can join me in this other dimension unless I choose to bring them here. Which is really cool. Let us give us energy, my friends. Boop. Oh, I like that class. What is that? Arrow. I always forget how to do. Okay, who are we waiting for? Oh, he's still flying over here. All the circles and so many graphics. Oh my gosh.
Excellent work, Tenno.
I really want to get rid of this. I finally have. I was telling one of the viewers yesterday, Chi-Chi, that one of my favorite sidearms is the Piranha. And with the Limbo Prime set I got Piranha Prime. And I love the gun because it's a little automatic shotgun. But it's like, you hold it in one hand, it's like... It's so fun to use. And I'm assuming the Prime version is even better. So, yay. And I got some 19 extra.
Your habitation segment is complete, and the new room is ready. Orders cannot contain his excitement.
Okay, I think this is
complete. Will you go there now, operator? Will you?
Like, I can't tell.
The glyph, it's changed. You must be fulfilling some primitive rite of passage.
See, you're not helpful. And I really hate him. He's so weaselly. I don't really use those either, because I keep getting those coupons and buying all my crap. When you buy it, you get it cheap. Wow, I'm actually low on Oxium. Or just this piece needs a lot of Oxium. I have built a lot the last few days, so... And once I'm done with Limbo Prime, I can start using the characters I like more. Wait. Oh, yeah, because I got the freaking sculpture. What's a legendary core? Anybody watching this, please? Except I thought I fulfilled that already. Like, how many of those do I need? Ceres? No. It was... Uranus. I know, I'm mispronouncing it, but I'm not going to say it properly because... Huh. I don't... Okay, I'm gonna just go do Hydron again. Because after, like, I think after, like, 15 waves, the guys I need to kill start showing up here. And, even if I don't go that far, I can just do... And I recently discovered that I have pretty much been streaming at Twitch's peak times. So... Twitch's peak times are anywhere between like 6 and 9. So Friday and Saturday, I should start streaming from 6 to 9. Sunday, it's 6 to 9, but I've got to get up at like 5 a.m. the next morning, so... And my mattress sucks, so I try to... Tribal Wolf. See, that's a cool gamer tag. And I love playing massive-sized games like this in Destiny simply because there's such cool names. It's like you got Tribal Wolf. I've seen some really cool like references to shows, and I'm like, haha, yes. I'm like, if you know what that is, use my first ability 5 times. No, probably. Yes. Actually, yeah, because I need a target. I can't target the same guy multiple times? Oh, that guy's gonna be mad at me when he can't hit anybody. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I did. Did I target the cryo god? I'm doing this because free XP. Oh, right. Just, it gets really hard to tell which dimension I'm in, and that's really Limbo's entire shtick, is put yourself or the enemy in an alternate dimension. And then pretty much crowd control the freak out of it. Which, I'm all for that. I am. But other players don't like it if you accidentally or on purpose, like, start warping realities left and right on them. They're like, okay, seriously, dude, Witch, stop limboing. Like, Limbo is one of the most hated characters in the game. Like, I don't know how you fix that, honestly. I mean, I do like the utility of it. Like, oh no, there's a friendly that's passed out or incapacitated. I can do this number. If I need to reload a really long reload time weapon, I can. But other than that, crowd controlling the entire battlefield usually makes me kind of mad at you. Okay, watch out. No, there's a something coming. Not my something. Why did he let himself die? There's 3 of us. I hate when people do that. Especially on Hydron when the map is so freaking small. Like, come on, there's no reason somebody can't do this. Oh, Intensify is good. And Dread. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Somebody needs energy. Until people are like, oh, I can't hit the guys outside the bubble. And then I didn't know you could turn the bubble off until like 20 minutes ago. I was like, oh, that's a nifty trick to have, now that I know that's a thing. Amprex. Honestly, anything with Dread is great in maps like this, where all it is a butt crap ton of hallways and close quarters like this. I hit 1 or 2 guys, the chain lightning wipes out the entire hallway. Shred on any decent rapid fire weapon is nice. Crap. No, this is just the But this is why I like the Amprex. I'm shooting a dead body and it is chaining lightning down the hallway, so I don't have to go around the corner to do it. That's really freaking convenient. Like, the Soma Prime, I think, does more damage, and it's got a way bigger clip, and that's always a plus. Oh, good. It's finally maxed out. I don't...
Extraction is ready.
I mean, it's not a bad
Unless
weapon.
you can handle more of the enemy.
Okay, I guess if one guy leaves, everybody's leaving.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back.
That was
Time
not
to get out of here.
a good run, but okay, I guess. Probably next run, I will max out the Piranha. I don't really know what to be doing in Warframe. Like, what do you do when you've got a crap ton of weapons and a crap ton of frames? Are you supposed to be just chilling in Plains of Eidolon until the next update? Is there... Like, I know if you have, like, a clan or anything like that, somebody is always wanting to run something or farm
Your
something.
habitation segment
But,
is
like,
complete,
that's...
and the new room is ready. Orders cannot contain his excitement. Will you go there
That feels
now,
like
operator?
it's...
Will you?
Literally just... The game's fun. I need
The
something
vessel,
to do.
it's responding to your actions.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty. But no, you can tell from the number of formas I put on this baby is one of my favorite weapons. So I am going to use the Prime version. I've been waiting for them to release this for a while. So, and that's all I get is those two. Actually, that's fine because like Lethal Torrent is really great. Hornet Strike is just pure damage. So let's go Barrel Diffusion because multi-shot. We will go. I don't really need fire rate because it fires really fast anyway. I will go Hornet Strike because again that's just more pure damage. And dude, Shotgun. Okay, do I want to build you for crit or for status? You actually look kind of like you could do both. I mean, I'm kind of running out of... Well, let's see. What do I have for pistol-esque weapons if I'm going for status? Crit chance, status duration. I don't really have a whole heck of a lot for pistols. Because it counts this as a pistol, which ticks me off. I wish it counted as a shotgun. Because then I could use some of my shotgun mods. And even the game describes it at... Well, I mean, that means I'll just pretty much put on a bunch of BS mods on here just cuz. Okay, I guess we'll go for crit chance, which 52% is really nice. We'll go crit damage, which a 3.5 isn't bad. The 24.5% status chance means slash procs will happen pretty often. I'll probably give it even more multi-shot, which will mean for, like right now, for every one bullet I fire, it fires an extra bullet, and there's a 20% chance it'll fire a third bullet. I mean, since it's a shotgun, it'll do the spread thing anyway, but that's how multi-shot works. So if I put on Lethal Torrent, that'll give me 180% multi-shot, which means I'm firing 2 shots for every trigger pull, or for every bullet I fire, and there's now an 80% chance I will fire a third bullet. So there's a pretty good chance I'll be firing 3 bullets from my shotgun every time I pull the trigger, and those 2 free shots are free shots. Like, I fire 1 bullet, there's a good chance I'm firing 2 bullets for free. I'll probably add Ice Storm just because I have it. I've never really liked the secondary weapons because there's very few... Ooh, I should put this puppy on. Sharpened bullets. On a hit, more accuracy. There aren't many guns I've ever seen where accuracy matters. Let me mod this real quick so I have one that... Because that's flat out crit damage if I'm aiming a pistol, and there's very few weapons I would use that on. But a shotgun with how much? 75% more crit damage for 9 seconds after a kill, and that number will reset every time I get a kill, which is awesome. So screw it. That's 29,000 credits, which is nothing. Yes, I'll have to uninstall the mod, which I was expecting that to happen. But yeah, so when I get enough points to put that puppy on, can I max this out? If it turns out I'm like 600 short, that's bull crap. But no, there are other things I would rather put 10,000 points into. I recently got a new clan? Because apparently my old clan disbanded, which makes me kind of sad. Oh, what's your reload speed? 1.6? That's not bad. What'd I put on the old Piranha? Gotta look at it. Seeker? Why can't you use Seeker, Piranha Prime? Okay, so Hornet Strike, Ice Storm. Yeah, I put on, like, reload speed just for poops and giggles because, again, there's not... Okay, do my weapons have to be a certain level to be able to put on my better stuff? Or is there something weird about Piranha Prime where it's like, that's weird. But, like, I like the power of a lot of these. Like, I'm waiting for Furious Prime so I can put on just, like, I've heard this is really good for a secondary, the Vacor. And I've used it. It's not bad. Just, I like shotguns. And a little handheld. Yeah, see, like, now all of these show up. Where were these, like, 10 seconds ago? That was... I'm stupid. I was in this menu. I'm not gonna edit that out, though, because that was dumb of me. Okay, so right now, I've got pretty much all my crit mods. I've got all my... But again, elemental stuff... I love putting suppression on guns like this. It's like it's a shotgun, but it's a silenced shotgun. How does that work? I do really like Auger Pact, which you get, I think, from... Oh, when Plains of Eidolon has the, like, zombies are attacking kind of thing. Okay, so I'll put Seeker on there. I will put Auger Pact on there, so that's 22 points. I'll have a maximum of 60. That means I'm going to need to Forma this, which is okay. 52, 59 if I want to put on Sharpened Bullets. And that'll make it just a crit monster. And then I guess Lethal Torrent. Dual Zoran Dagger Axe Skin? What is that? I mean, I don't... that'll make it kind of meh if I go to use it against... Okay. We will see. I'll play with it as we get some more oomph going. This... I like it. It looks gorgeous. I like its combat style, but I don't... It's not my favorite melee weapon. It just looks very elegant, and I love it. It's beautiful. See, I want an Amprex Riven. I feel like that'll be the deciding factor for what gun I run late game. If I get... Yeah, that's free stuff. Survivals are usually pretty good for XP. If, you know, people want to leave them. Like, I've gone to some where I'm like, okay, we've gone for like 20 minutes. I'm not getting anything out of this. And somebody's like, oh, we were planning to run it for like 2 hours. I'm like, are you serious? Or like, I'm about to start like streaming or something, or my folks have invited me and the wife to dinner or something, and we're like, yay, I'm gonna go eat. And I'm like, hey, I can only stay for like 25 minutes. And to me, that's a pretty long run. But again, I know late game, they're like, no. When you go 2 hours and they can't kill you, you're OP. Oh, look, that guy's got my paint job. That's awesome. No, his paint job's a little different. Yay! I wonder which one Stray Cat is. Is Stray Cat the one that's got my ship color scheme, or is it that weird moth-looking thing? Whoa! And this is a don't die for 10 minutes, so what is that? Something I should be zapping? Or... Hey! Oh, actually, let me... Kieran's only got like 12 shots. But look at this! It's a level 1, fighting level 40s, and just one-shot a dude. And once I give it Seeker... But see, now you get why I really don't need... It doesn't really need reload speed, it doesn't really need... But it's a nice little emergency holdout kind of weapon. I've recently been looking to see, like, what are some of the better endgame weapons, and I'm like, what have I been doing wrong? Because yesterday's stream, which if you didn't catch it, and by the time you see it,
additional
why is
life
this
support
gun
has
floating?
arrived.
That was weird. Whoa. This is one of the few things I like looking for. I can just... But see, look at this weapon. When you run... That's me holding the B button. It just melees the crap out of people. It's great. Like, it looks gorgeous. I love it, but... I fought long and hard to get my Galatine Prime. Is still probably one of my favorite weapons. I do prefer the lighter combat weapons for melee. The ones that, like, here I'm running at full speed and I'm not slowing down as I'm swinging my melee. I love those.
Life support incoming.
XP with these melees. One more melee kill and I'm good. Do you want to be in my baby shotgun? But see, it's like just a little one-hand shotgun. You walk up to a guy and you're like, what's she doing? That's like, it's just fun. The guns in this game, there's a few of them that feel kind of the same, but they look gorgeous.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
But then you've got things like this. It's like it's a shotgun. What's that to? That's a fancy looking pistol, and then you're like, it's not a pistol. And like me and the wife are at the point where I quit for a couple of months. Like I would log in every morning to try and get that login bonus. But then she spent pretty much an entire summer last year. She was playing Warframe and just kind of picking like her favorite 2 or 3 frames. And when I came on, I was always leveling stuff, so my mastery rank has shot a little past her. But I think that's because we really don't know, like, what do we do? I know fashion frame is a thing. But I'm like, okay, I can make a character look good. What do I do with those characters?
On the way.
It's so solid as a weapon. I will put the Emperor just because it kills us that little bit. What? You have armor? No, you don't. What? You have friends? No, you don't.
Another life support
I
capsule
mean, when I
is
can
now
just
available.
open a door and murder a room, it's pretty useful. I'm leveling just so much stuff, it's leveling very slowly because of it. Really, how fast it doing this guy? Oh, geez, why is there an bad looking? But these Noxes aren't nearly as OP as the creepy. It's like, whoa! What is that? Don't think you can. No, I brought the shotgun. Ah, ninja bullet. See, Kirna says no.
Get ready for a capsule.
Oh, you're not. Oh, but I do need seeker kills, so that's nice. Oh, jeez. See, I've been having weird gameplay glitches like that all day. Like, everything will be running fine, and then everybody
Life support
moves
capsule
like
is now available.
20 feet left and right, and then just stops moving left and right, and I'm like, I don't... Like, most games when that happens, I'm like, okay, let me aim a little ahead of where they are, and when the glitching stops, they'll walk right into my death beams, or bullets, or weapon, or whatever. But then they go back again, and then they go forward again, and then they're in, like, another space altogether. See, he did not need to do that. Like, he's got friends. Now, I get it, not everybody wants to wait. Actually, this is gonna be great. Because items won't go into the alternate dimension. You can't hurt me.
Get ready for a capsule.
Yay, another secret. But I don't know how many secret kills I need. The game doesn't really tell me. I hate napalm dudes. I hate bombards. Okay, I'm close enough to get this guy if he doesn't, like, commit suicide in the hallway. Like, napalms don't hit for much damage, I feel like, in most of the things I do.
I've delivered another life
But they are
support
annoying
capsule.
as heck because they do that. They put that damage over time. But no, it's games like this that make me go, God dang, I really want like a WoW-esque game multiplayer. And there are some. Like there's ESO, there's Final Fantasy 14 if I want to get that on the PS4, which I love the fantasy-esque games. I do. But I like playing games with my wife, and she's not a big fan of either of those. Yay, Limbo might max out during this. That'd be so helpful. So challenging. To me, most of his abilities are kind of meh. Seeing second people pop in and then pop right
Life
out,
support incoming.
which is fine. I don't mind having only a few people coming in and out. Heavy gunners are always a pain because there's so much defense. No, you don't get a turret gun now. Because of Timmy, you don't get good. Is there a Nox over there? Yes, there is. Oh. I wish I had some sort of healing ability on.
Additional life support has
I know
arrived.
he's got a mod just for him that is only... Man, Bo is taking so much damage. I'm probably not using the best weapons for this kind of run. Because the Mprex needs to be relatively close to mid-range. I'm getting a Roken cells out. And early in the game, Roken cells were something I thought was like super rare. Well, I was wrong. Free affinity, free blueprints are just like credits, just waiting to be picked up. So I guess that's nice.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
All right,
Our
because this is
operative
one
is
of the
making
special
progress. This will help our cause.
events to get like. What was I gonna get after this? A skin? It wasn't 19. It was. I slowed down. Why am I moving slower now? Okay, that landing looked really good. And the dogs are like, "Yeah, get back here." You see Carrier's like holding all this crap like, dude, did you want this? Like, alternate dimension. I do need to make sure I pick up all the stuff in the alternate dimension before extraction, because sometimes I don't know if I actually get all the stuff. Join me in limbo.
Another job well executed.
Oh, sweet. Gotta pick up rage. Cells, lots of nanospores. Plastids, oh, it was for 100 endo. I had to remember. Darn it, Limbo didn't max out. So frustrating. I need like 5 waves of Hydron to max him out. And I don't want to go in for just 5 waves. Because that feels like a waste to me. Because that's me telling some random guy, it's like, oh yeah, you can't. Ugh. Darn it, now I'm getting hungry too. That's not nice.
Your habitation segment is complete, and the new room is ready. Orders cannot
I'll see
contain
if
his
these guys have
excitement.
something they
Will
want
you
to
go
do.
there now, operator? Will you?
I love Limbo's look though.
I don't know how this happened, but the glyph on that sacred vessel, it's changed. I suggest you stay on this path.
Stay on what path, jackass? How am I supposed to know if it's done or not? It's literally just a vase. A vase. But like, it doesn't look any different. This symbol used to be gray, now it's glowy. But the quest hasn't updated, so what am I doing wrong or right? Just, the gentleman thief. Ooh, another thing for 100 endo. Which, pro tip, man, whoever is watching this, fulfill the vessel's inscription. I did! I've done it! Lots of people have died. Ooh, and this one's just an extermination mission. I love exterminations. They're so much easier to do. And the more people you kill, the less work you have to do. Like, no matter how difficult the area is, if you need to kill like 200 people, that means potentially in the area, there could be 200 people that all just jump out of the woodwork and try to murder your face. But as you kill them, that's less people that can potentially jump out of the woodwork and murder your face. And if you hear me, like, not making sound in between some of these loading screens, depending... Despot Cesspool? Wow. That's... I am currently also reading a book. Actually, I guess here's an advertisement for Raina Telgemir's drama. If you've ever read the graphic novel Smile, or Sisters, or she wrote the Babysitter's Club, I love most all of her works. The most recent Babysitter's Club, they changed the art style. Me and a couple of the kiddos at my elementary school were discussing, oh, I can't wait for book 5, and then book 5 came out, and they came and they were like, what'd they do to the pictures? Mr. Insert my last name here, I'm not sharing it with you yet. And I'm like, I know, right? Like, it doesn't hold your love and attention like it used to. And it turns out, apparently, Miss... Oh, man, I hate when it glitches like this. There we go. Sometimes, like, it's saying we can extract, and we can't.
Heavy infestation
It
ahead.
just changed the color of the indicator icon. I hope you fight a juggernaut because I need
That
to
was
kill
a
a bunch of
juggernaut.
those.
They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low,
This is
go
delay.
away, or amp up the fight.
And that's the problem when you load into someone else's match. Sometimes just everything is 2 or 3 seconds behind for like the entire fight. I mean, it doesn't matter because unless you're in like the sorties or the really high level content, these things can't really kill you just because of lag. See, an infestor even easier to infest on. Infested, you can just stand still and they will come to you by like in droves. That's great.
The juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
It's hard to get a juggernaut to apparently. Like, you gotta get 50 or 100 of these guys to all just show up in the same spot and just murder them all at once while the juggernaut's there. Ooh, lots of guys coming up. Another pro tip, I would highly recommend Carrier or Carrier Prime. They're both pretty much the same to me in my book. I think Carrier Prime's got like a little more health or like slightly higher shield, but it doesn't matter. For the most part, the enemies won't target your little floaty robot. They will target companions, so if you bring in like a dog or one of the fancy space cats or whatever, the enemy does not like those because they will attack them. Like, if a space cat keeps getting in my face, I'ma smack a space cat, is how the game reacts. Whereas your robot's really small. I mean, it's just a little... It's like having a little halo over your character. Which would you prefer to murder? The guy with the halo or the halo itself? And they're like, it's much easier to just take you down. I am going to kill a bunch of these guys if I see them. A, to try and lure a juggernaut. B, to try and get that bonus XP. Try and max out Limbo, because I don't think it's going to happen. There's apparently a thing. Okay. All of a sudden my stomach hurts. I don't think I've eaten enough today. So while I am waiting for players, let me pop my safety bubble of safety, and I am going to go and grab some food real quick. I apologize, when I take off my headset, it's gonna make like crackly sounds, but I'm gonna go get some stew I made. It's really good. Baby carrots are not good for stew making, because apparently they make the soup taste kind of sour.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
It's really weird. No! Limbo. Jerk. Alright guys, I'll be back in a second. Oh.
Your habitation segment is complete, and the new room is ready. Orders cannot contain his excitement. Will you go there now, operator? Will you?
100 endo. Okay, I am back. Didn't get any more followers, so any more viewers or whatever, so that's okay too. Apparently Bloodborne gets more fans than this does. That's okay. I'm playing this because I'm having fun.
The vessel, it's responding to your actions.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to the place on, where was it? Mars? See, normal quests. Where was the temple? Ares, no. Aura? War. I don't get it. Like, I keep killing these things, and all he keeps saying is, "Oh, look, that seems to be doing something." See, I don't know what all these are. It's like if you do... It's like if you do the siege, you get these items? Or is it only if you win? Again, the game doesn't explain some of these things well, so I don't know. Don't really know what I'd be doing with those, so I tend to leave them alone. I've already done that. Oh, crud. I guess... Back to Hydron on Sedna. And that's one of the few things I start to get grumpy about for this. Hey, SVLC, how are you today? I'm always a little grumpy, like when I get to this point, because I'm like, okay, there's really good places for leveling, but once the leveling's done, what do I do now? Like, I know I should grind for certain items or something, but I'm like, which ones, and am I in the mood to grind for days and weeks? I am just now finishing my coffee from this morning, and it's like 7 at night. That tells you how much I really don't like coffee. But when you wake up and you're like, coffee is what grown people drink. I am an adult, just I never feel like one, and I'm like, coffee is what all the mature people drink. Mature, not old, but mature. Went to work the other day, said I need coffee, and my coworker was like, "What? I thought you weren't a coffee guy." I'm like, "Oh, I just drink it." And during our summer vacation, because me and my wife both work at a school, the wife was like, "So, coffee," and then she'd make like a full pot, and I'm like, if I don't help you drink any of that, you're gonna drink all of it, or you're gonna waste it, and that's gonna drive me nuts. Like, I don't know, the sorties we did yesterday, not the sorties, we went to farm, we went to try and farm mod in the void, and people were wrecking me left and right. Now, apparently there's a mod for Necros that I wasn't using, that I was supposed to use if I'm going to do that kind of farm. Oh my gosh, dude, stop putting your bubble there. I want to open this box. Check it. Stasis is wrong. Which is fine. No, just when you're not Limbo, it's not fun playing with a Limbo. If you are Limbo, okay, you're the one in control of all the Limbo shenanigans, so if crap is happening, you're like, oh, that's okay, I can turn it off. But when you're not Limbo, and Limbo is doing something, you're like, gosh, freaking darn it. Now, I wish you could open containers outside of Limbo's, like, universe. Yeah, I can kill people, I can, like, my robot can pick up some freaking son of a... Why are you turning it on? Stop being that guy. Open this box. It's gonna just drop me a thing ahead, so kind of wait. But no, like, that's... You can look online and, like, the second you say you want to run Limbo, people are like, ugh, no. Like, I don't know if DE, it stands for, like, Digital Extremes, is going to ever rework Limbo. Because they're really good about that. If there's something that, like, the community in general just, or, like, there's a mechanic that's broken, they try and fix it really quick. Like, even now, I've heard they're working on, like, Melee 3.0. It's gonna, like, overhaul the Melee system. And they're getting rid of a mechanic that's part of the Melee system that a lot of people just never used. It's called channeling. Like here, I've got my sword. It does say... Ooh, the guard on this looks very cool. It does say, like, 50 damage per swing, and, like, it stacks with combos or crits or whatever. So, like, the base damage is, say, 60. But, then you've got the channel, which makes it glowy, and it looks really cool. And weapons do more damage when they're channeling, but costs you energy. And most people that play Warframe, I feel like, don't... They'd rather have the versatility of whatever their Warframe's abilities are than they would the whole... Guys on the edge of that sphere. And, I mean, for me, since I'm getting back energy about as fast as I'm using it with the channel, it's fine. But... Like, there's channeling cost and deficiency and extra damage here and there, but that's about it. You just get a little extra damage for your sword glowing. And yeah, if you're just looking for raw damage, sure. And if you've got the energy to burn, sure. But 9 times out of 10, there's a better option for damage than channeling. Like, if I need that extra amount of damage, how about I just shoot the guy? Or how about I use my supers? Or how about I stack better damage mods? And there are mods that affect channeling, so people are like, so what's going to happen to those mods? If one says, hey, when you're channeling, you have, like, an extra 20% armor or something, and armor is damage reduction, so if I used those mods, what do I do with them now? But a lot of people are like, well, if nobody was really using channeling before, they weren't using those mods, so they might just remove it all. Or they might do, because DE's really good about, if they take something away, they give you something for it.
Reinforcements available.
Saucy
Choose to leave
Senpai.
now
Oh my
or
gosh.
continue fighting.
I love that name.
Keep fighting.
I wonder if my wife will
opportunity
let me
to
call her
extract will appear
Saucy
soon.
Senpai. Because she works at school. Like, Saucy Senpai! And I'll say it in some weird, like, stupid little kid voice. Yeah, Saucy Senpai! Or is that a little too creepy? I don't know. Again, I'm playing video games at like 7 in the evening and drinking coffee, which is probably telling of my common sense at this point. I don't know if I'm gonna stay up late enough that coffee matters. Yeah, screw it. Okay. See, if they just touch the barrier with like a foot, they are inside of the limbo field and I can't shoot them. Like, this guy's not even in the limbo field. But no, that's why... Now that I've... Oh no! Saucy Senpai's down! And now they're all frozen in place. Saucy Senpai has been restored. And I get it. I think I see how this limbo is working, and they're playing limbo way better than I do. They're making pretty much the entire area their dimension and using, what's the ability called? Rift Surge? No, Stasis, which makes everybody in Limbo's dimension freeze in place for X number of seconds. I wonder if I can do that inside of his Rift Surge. Or if I can stasis inside of his area. Huh. And they're still frozen outside. That's creepy. Oh, that's what Rift Surge does. I hate Rift Surge. Because now when they unstasis, they're going to take all that lightning damage I hit. Yeah. Like, Rift Surge is kind of... Pop in his bubble. Let's see, because Rift Surge... Rift-bound enemies with Rift energy, when killed, it's transferred. Leave the Rift, perform a radial banish, which puts them back in my thing and sends people with it. Stasis freezes them and makes bullets kind of like freeze near them. Just... It's a very crowd control-y frame, and I do like the idea of the crowd control. But in practice, it's not very well received because it doesn't work well with like random friends here. Like here, yes, his cataclysm is really big. It takes up this entire area. But that means he modded for like ability range a lot, which is fine. But if I had modded for not range and instead gone for maybe strength or efficiency because I didn't know better, all of these dudes, like, I don't know why they're being frozen and not like having bullets freeze around them, unless maybe there was like a dam or something. And Limbo's probably, yeah, he's level 30 now, so probably. Zap a body. Everybody around me will get zapped, so I won't have to like keep figuring out who's where. I can just zap the ground. Okay, there's a guy. I was literally just here. Oh. Cat. I don't know where they're freezing. It could be a mod for just Limbo that like freezes everybody in his rift for like, say 5 seconds after they enter your rift. They're in like a little mini stasis. But see, like, I don't see what all this is doing for like the Limbo player. He's just there. It's like, yeah, everybody's frozen in crowd control, but it's not doing any damage. It's not helping people die. There is a mod for Limbo where when you do Cataclysm, it like heals people or something by like 25%. If he was using that, 2 of our people wouldn't be at like slivers of health. And the fact that they keep freezing means they're freezing on the very edge of the rift, so if I fire on them, sometimes it's not hitting them even though they're frozen because they came out of the rift just before the fights. No, just 9 times out of 10 when I am in a match with a limbo player and people see that there's a limbo, at least one person leaves the match. Like 20 seconds inside the start. If you're like, oh, limbo, and then or you'll get a message that's like, okay, seriously, stop limbo. Like, stop it, limbo, and you're like, there aren't many frames that other players are like, okay, seriously, stop playing your class. Even if you're playing it right. Like here, this is annoying. I mean, it's not detrimental to the fight, but it's not helpful. And I don't know what the other guys think, but it's annoying to me. Like, I can handle it, I can do it. Me and the wife have played matches where I would do this and just fill literally the entire map with this ability, and it would give her energy out the wazoo, which was awesome, because she'd be running a character that had like a damage over time as long as she has energy thing. So my thing would constantly be feeding her energy. Like, see, I'm getting energy back at a second, which is great. Or a point like every other second or something. And that's great if you have people in your map that actually use energy a lot. But like most of my tanky frames either use their own health as their currency for their abilities. Like Naris, Rhino only uses like 2 abilities, and once he's cast them once each, he's pretty much done, honestly. Like, for me, a lot of my the frames I prefer don't use a lot of energy. Like, Nidus eats energy like a freaking sponge if you do him wrong, and I do him wrong. So, him playing with this Limbo player would be great, but I brought Limbo. Or maybe I brought Ash, or maybe I brought Inaros. Or maybe I brought like half the frames in the game that are like, what? Limbo. You're giving me practically infinite energy, but I can't use half my abilities because you keep stun locking people so far away. A good chunk of the crowd control frames need the people to clump up, or will clump people up for you, like Larva from Nidus. So when half of them are in the field and half of them are outside the field, you're not being able to use Nidus to his full potential. Like there,
Return to your ship. We must examine this vessel further.
okay, apparently I maxed out the vessel thing. Like, I wish there were better indicators for that. I mean, yes, it's finally telling me, oh, by the way, you finally succeeded. I'm like, I don't even know what I did. Like, I know I had to kill Seekers, but it didn't tell me how much. There was no, like, progress bar. It's just, he pops up on my screen and says, okay, you finally did it. But whenever I get back to my ship, he would keep saying, oh, yes, it's, something is happening to the vessel. I'm like, does that mean I'm done? There's something. No, just, I kind of hope they give Limbo a rework, but I do kind of hope they still keep the theme of, like, I don't know, somehow, like, separating 5 or 6 dudes and being able to just wreck them. Maybe not wreck anybody else, but definitely wreck. But this is a useful one. I go into his full... See, God dang it. When they're right outside the edge, and I'm about to kill them, and I can't because right there on the edge separates us. Just, there are... If you want to create a defensive frame, there are better pure defensive frames. If you want to make a pure tank, there are better pure tanks. If you want to make a frame that supports and gives energy to the team, there are better frames for that too. I mean, Harrow is one of my favorite support frames that I use.
Extraction is ready.
Because one of his abilities
Unless
is
you can
just...
handle more of the enemy.
I give up
That's the
a
last
bunch of
them.
my energy
Objective is
to give
secure.
everybody a
Let's go
buff
home.
that, okay, whenever you get a kill or a headshot, you get, like, a ton of energy back. Just kill a guy, get some energy. Which is awesome. Like, it's simple. It's elegant. It's not complicated. As long as Harrow uses his ability and then gets 4 or 5 kills, which with the Amprex is easy, bam, he just got all his energy back. The more energy you give up, the
Your
longer the effect
habitation segment
lasts.
is complete,
No,
and the new room
the
is
more
ready.
energy they
Orders
get.
cannot contain his
Okay.
excitement. Will you go there now, operator? Will you?
Tenno, look. The cliff. It's completely clear. And there's a new inscription. Return for him. Return to the tomb so we can get past this superstitious nonsense and onto something worthwhile.
It still looks the exact freaking same. I mean, it's a little glowier. I mean, it went from gray to blue, and now it's just a slightly brighter blue, but it's still the same light blue color. How would I have possibly known how close or far away I was from getting this done? There should have been, like, it should have filled in, like, gray, and it fills up like it's being filled with this light blue water. And then as it gets up to, like, here, you're like, oh, okay, so I'm close. Just stupid. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple bites of soup real quick, because I have a very full bowl and it makes me nervous. Sorry if that was noisy, guys. Just, I'm starving right now. You know what? I have some Reese's Minis. Let me open that bag. It's got peanut butter in it. That's protein. let me dump 3 or 4 of these in my hand. So hungry, I'm forgetting stuff. Limbo is maxed, so I can use any other freaking frame now. And I don't hate Limbo. Just, I feel like the way he was worked, there could have been, like, he could have been done differently somehow. But again, I'm not a game designer. It could have been somebody was like, we want to have a class that just, like, crowd controls people by removing them from reality. He, like, sends them to another freaking dimension. And that is really cool. It just didn't work out well. And that's okay. Again, Destiny has like 3 classes and they can't do it right. DE has like close to 40, I think. And they're all different enough that they're all unique. Like, that's a feat all by itself. And they'll what they do is they release a brand new frame, and then they'll release a prime version of an older frame. And when they do the prime versions and the new frames, they alternate it gender-wise. And I'm like, that's something I don't think anybody would have honestly cared about. Like, oh, this frame is shaped like a dude, or this one's like too cool to be a female, or something weird like that. Like, people would have noticed. Oh, sweet, I have a friend now. I honestly thought this was gonna be like a solo instance. And it might be, since I'm doing, like, the desert tomb and not the actual, like, quest thing. Like, it's part of its own quest, it's not. Kind of sad that I haven't gotten more views on Warframe. Like, I thought, like, Warframe is a huge game and it's really popular, but I think as grindy as it is, nobody wants to watch just a bunch of guys like investing. Now, if they released like raids or something, oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm nuts. Again, it's the hunger. Oh no, the hunger has taken me. Release the stupid. And all my frames are so slow because I go more for offense and defense than I do mobility. So when I get to anything like this, where the other guys are like, yeah, I just want to get this one. Like, wait for you. Wait for you. I could go a little faster, but if I was doing it. Like, the fact that this guy had to wait for me just to open the door is kind of... Like, I feel bad because he had to wait, and he probably feels bad because he's like, man, if I hadn't boosted my speed... He's like, man, I'm not trying to get through these maps quick so I can be done with this. Have Inros. This guy's just so... Wait, what is that? Oh, it's just a cliff. Sorry, I thought that pipe looked kind of like some sort of treasure chest or something. I'm... Dagnabbit! Just realized I got rid of my iron skin because I didn't... Guys for me to try and go for my full combo. Which, that's why I love Rhino as a tank. He's simple. I like combos that are simple, but as long as you put a little thought into when you use them. Like right now, I have mods on that let me, if I, for example, this guy. I get now a 271% boost to any skill I use. So if I use the one that gives me bonus armor, I think it's core, I get like 20,000 bonus armor or something. So it's 271% of like 20 or 30,000. It's what? Anywhere between 60 and almost 100,000. That's pretty impressive. Am I gonna get more stuff?
Not again.
Again, what? Am I missing out because this guy is going ahead of me? Like, was there story that I'm not getting because Man, now I'm gonna have to look this up on YouTube or something. That sucks. Take the vessel. What vessel? There's no vessel there. Did he take the vessel? I mean, there's a vessel here. There's no vessel to take. Maybe this quest is supposed to only be, like, solo. Him and I showing up together was not supposed to be able to happen. It's there. I can't do anything with it. Yes, honey. Yes, I'm still strong. Hello. I love you. Alright, I guess I'm going to just abort, because if I can't, I'll go into this quest solo this next round. Just to be on the safe side, I guess. At 8. I lost track of time because I was... Oh no, Avilthi says there's no video. Let me refresh my page.
Your habitation segment is complete, and the new room is ready.
I'm not playing
Orders cannot
Bloodborne. Why
contain
does he
his
keep doing
excitement. Will you go there now, operator? Will you?
Edit channel banner, no. Edit broadcast options. Is it gonna let me... Title, Warframe. Oh, game. Wow, I keep changing the title. I forget to change the... Wow, I am so sorry to anybody that's trying to watch, like, a Bloodborne stream and goes, this isn't Bloodborne. What the heck is this crap? Okay. Yeah, my wife is saying she refreshed hers and there's no video or audio on her end, so she's confused. I see my video. I'm looking at Twitch right now, so I don't know. It says I'm live, it says I'm streaming. I did just change that one thing, so I need to refresh. Maybe that's why it is said I have one... Oh no! I just lost a follower somewhere! No! I only had 11. Man. Oh. I got my daily reward for showing up. 1 piece of gallium. Woot. Why is it showing me an ad? See, I hate when websites do that. Like, when you... Like, when you are watching your own material, you should not get ads on your own material. A, that opens your site up to bots, and B, it's freaking annoying. Like on YouTube, if you upload a video and you go to watch your own video to make sure it looks good and you don't need to do any last minute tweaks or put in an end card or something, you should not see ads on your own video. Like, as stupid as YouTube is, I should not have to fight to be able to see my own gosh darn video. Alrighty, let's, I guess, try this vessel thing again. Is the broken scepter any good? Yes, it was actually really good until I got the Legion. Actually, it was part of the reason I looked up the Legion. I'm like, okay, Galtine Prime is hands down one of my favorite weapons, but then I got the staff, and I was like, ooh, staffs are fun too. Hi, VLT. Since she can finally see the picture, I've been streaming for like an hour and a half now. She finally lets me know, oh, by the way, there was no picture. See what I have to deal with, guys? See what I have to deal with? And she ate all the stew. All I have left is like soup. There is very little food left. I'm gonna be stuck eating all of what's left of this and then sopping up the soup with like some peanut butter sandwiches or something. It's so sad now. See what she does to me? Starves me. Doesn't tell me she can't see the video until like an hour and a half later. It's so sad. If you would like to help feed a starving Lytbringr, I do have a Patreon. Avilthi has a DeviantArt page where she does... Oh, where she will do commissions. She is saying my stew was delicious. I know now, because she ate like half of it. I make a big old crock pot of stuff. I usually...
I'll be grateful when this is over. I cannot stand this barren place.
I love how
Even
he's
the
all
Orokin
like...
could not have enlightened these sand skates.
I love how he's all like, oh, I hate this place. Well, you're not even here, chickens. You're in a freaking headset. Talking to me through, like, pretty much a webcam. Yes, Avilthi makes pixel art. If you don't want to support me or her or whatever, I also like to support Extra Life, which is a charity from Children's Miracle Network, and they are a charity organization that helps sick kids be able to get the treatments they need. Extra Life itself is pretty much by gamers, for gamers, to help support that. So, the major event is like in November. It's a 24-hour like gaming marathon. Usually, the last couple of years, I have gone to my friend Jarrell's place, and us and our close network of friends will just pretty much stream video games, board games, card games. We've started doing some tabletop role plays, and hopefully if you guys watch that, you will put a couple of bucks in to help the kids. For me, my wife keeps telling me I need to get like a tip jar. For those of you on YouTube that aren't able to read all these texts Av keeps writing to every comment on it, she just wrote, if you don't want to support either of us or Extra Life, Lytbringr will suffer my most epic boo-boo face, and none of you wants that. I'm gonna tell you now, her just to mess with her boo-boo face isn't that bad. But if it's between suffering her meh boo-boo face and not having to suffer the meh boo-boo face, I'd much rather not suffer the meh boo-boo face. So I guess it works the same. I'm just ranting now. Oh, crap. My armor is gone. I should probably fix that. How many of you are there? Just the one guy? So yeah, what's 271% of, like, pretty much 21,000? That's... I know if Patreon is pretty good about supporting creators, it's why I'm on Twitch now and not YouTube, because YouTube has over the course of the last 2 or 3 years, pretty much given the largest middle finger they possibly could to their content creators. Like, unless you're already making them butt tons of money, they don't care about you. Which is sad. That's better. What's almost 1,000% of 20,000?
Remember, we're here for relics, not stories. So I'd appreciate if you kept your Tenno Soma Void resonance thing to a minimum. I've had enough of this culture to last a lifetime.
This guy's such a jerk. I really hate him. If you've played Destiny, he's kind of like Warframe's version of Sir, except his stuff is actually useful and rare, and you can only get it from him, which makes it really nice. Like, some of the best mods, some of the best weapons, some of the... Like, this quest actually comes from him. You need to buy it from him. And he doesn't always sell it. So... See? I'm here to raid a tomb. Or a temple. Wow, the bad guy stopped chasing me here. I like the atmosphere here. You can feel... Oh! Jacket. It sounds so good.
Take the vessel to the door. What happens?
Little one, after this you must sleep.
This is where I got it. That's a giant statue of Inaris, who is my boy. I will never say that again. At least not for the next couple of hours. I'll probably forget I said to never do that again. Oh my goodness. But the first time we went through here, I'm not gonna spoil it. You know what? I will spoil this part, so if you want to do the Inaris quest, turn this video off now. And since I'll be getting off in like 20 minutes, you might as well just stay off and just go to the next video or something. I mean, I'd like if you stay, but I also don't want to like ruin your experience, because DE does some really good stories.
Not again.
Sounding stuff, man. Okay, so this is the... See, there's the vessel. Maybe it's because I wasn't posting last time, so I don't get a vessel. But wasn't letting us leave because I didn't have a vessel and he did. Maybe he didn't say
Inaros began not as our king, but as our enemy. A warrior of the Golden Skymen.
Yeah, the Golden
But for
Skymen were
each
kidnapping.
child the Skymen took away, Inaros grew even more angry. Until one fateful night,
Yeah, eventually he turned on
another
him.
child had been taken, and the villagers had gathered in a mourning circle weeping, until they heard a small voice. By the dunes, it was the child returned. As he approached, the people gasped in horror, as they saw that he was drenched in blood. His father rushed to the boy and embraced him, and saw that he had no wounds. "Whose blood is this?" he asked. The boy looked to the sky and said, "This is the blood of the Skymen.
Okay, I think
This
the
is the
Skymen
work
were the
of Inaros." By the sand and the stars, the Skymen raged. They set upon Inaros with their armies, but none could prevail. For he commanded the sand, he commanded death. Inaros ate their fear and became stronger.
Yeah.
None of this could be true, could it?
And so they left us and took with them our fear. On that day, Inaros became our king, and in a great whirlwind of sand, ascended to watch over us from his throne in the sky.
Inaros can't fly.
What if? It can't be.
Uh-oh. That sounds not friendly. Oh. Why are there... Really? I was here expecting, like, challenging stuff. That's disappointing. But look at this. Like, 4 of these things can't even take out 1% of my armor without... Okay. Y'all move around too much. It's just... Gets the job done. Oh, one of you's not dead. Okay, there are a lot of cats. Sense danger. Oh, that's cool. Except I have, like, enemy radar, which does... Counts I have. Counts I still have. Okay, you guys done? Are you done? Defeat the... Oh! What are there? Okay, there must be somebody, like, summoning these cats. Let's go murder that guy. Else, I'm gonna be doing this all day. Okay, then. Jump up here. Can't get to me, I just... Nope. Yes, he can. It's really hard to see in this area, though. Do they not know, like, they can jump up rocks and sheer cliffs and stuff, but man, if I jump up some stairs, they're, like, just screwed. You know what? I'm gonna stand on this bridge. There. This looks like safe. What you wanna bet? There's like one stuck in a hole somewhere. Yep, there he is. Didn't even care I was here anymore. Okay, whatever. But again, enemy radar is super useful, man. See, and he uses the Legion, so that's why I love him. Oh my gosh, did like it glitch again? Is there an enemy laser somewhere I'm not seeing? Like, what is this triangle? The attackers. There are no more attackers, though. Oh, apparently there are. They just didn't want to attack. Defeat all of the bad guys that don't really care about you at all. Like, look at this. I kind of wish they'd all come at me at once. But I know if I wasn't using Rhino, that would have been bad. Territorial aggression, which I have. I don't know if these are like unique Kavat enemies. Because if they're unique, I feel like... No, it's okay.
That voice. Return to your ship. I must collect myself.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm hearing like the tail end of a kid's story. Like, Mommy, tell me the story about Anaris again. And she's like, okay, but after this time of me telling it, you do need to go to bed. And I love that. Like, who would think of a quest like that? I'm hearing a fairy tale. I'm hearing someone's bedtime story. While picking up vessels and the blueprint parts for Anaris. Whom I already have. Like, you can buy Anaris, the frame, with Platinum, which is this game's, like, real-time currency, or real-life currency. Which you don't actually have to pay real money. if you're a person who plays this game a lot and you've got things to sell, the trading in this game is pretty lively. Like, if you've got
Your
something...
habitation segment is complete,
Gosh,
and the new room
shut
is ready.
up, Ordis.
Ordis cannot contain
Leave
his
me
excitement.
alone, Ordis.
Will you go there now, operator? Will you?
I'm beginning to think this Enoros myth was drawn from an actual Warframe. Oh, I see. Another glyph. Another challenge. See if you can figure out which enemy it represents.
A Grineer? Maybe? Something with floppy ears, but that's like half the Grineer classes. Back to Hydron we go. Actually, because there's a lot of different... Exterminate some Orokin. Maybe there's an Orokin of whatever I need, and we'll see. Now, what I don't get is these areas are usually really, like, tough. Like, the guys are very strong, but, like, their level is 20 or 40, and I'm like, you see me drop them by the dozens, but then when we did that run yesterday, I got demolished over and over, and that was frustrating. I know. I should start visiting Darvo's store again. Although, he usually gives like 30 to 50% off on something you could normally either farm for or buy. And that's what I love about this game. If you're a casual and you only have like a couple hours a night and you just want to be able to like for me, the couple hours a night is pretty much me leveling up one or two of my things. I don't have time to do 30 hours of grinding or just be able to just chill doing whatever. I am really sad I went down a follower now. Hey, look, friends. I gotta get how many kills in my pistol? That delay though. 20 kills with a pistol. Okay. Alright, and it's exterminated. Wow. That lag though. Range on this gun is not very good. Some armor first. Let's see just how much punishment this Rhino build has. See if they'd stop teleporting through lag skills. That makes me feel better. Okay, this turret fire though. Although this is also my unupgraded armor, and these guys wrecked me yesterday. At about this time, so. Just for those people that are like, the Tigris is great. I'm like, it only holds 2 bullets in a magazine and has like a 3-second reload time. I don't like those at all. This looks promising. Oh, no. Okay, we'll do it that way then. Can you tell I'm not the best at the jumpy puzzles and the jumping in general? I should brought it up that guy to do some more murdering, but we've got more people now. Maybe that's why it was lagging, because there were guys coming. Nope, still lagging. But this is the area type that you can get like argon crystals from. They are the rarest thing. Oh crap, I should have done that. Ooh, maybe I should. Loot. Hello, delicious, wonderful loot. You know, sometimes when you do these, they turn out to be like, do this in like 10 seconds, and if you do, you get a thing, and... Come on. No. Okay. Just, they usually require speed, which is something I really don't have on this Warframe. See, he's quicker than me. We will work together. Unless it's one of these where it's just don't die. Because those I am great at. Oh my gosh, where am I going? Okay, that was cool. Win. Heck yes. Okay. That was awesome. I don't know. Oh no! Did he die? Who died? Put a little marker here so that they know where to go. Because the game does not like sharing. I don't know where the prize is. Like, there's usually a, like, sculpture. I mean, I'm getting loot. Argon crystal is definitely worth doing this. I just usually not. But hey, one argon crystal's worth it. Just period. Everybody got here, so. I probably should take those out for those folks that don't have godly armor. Oops. But see, let this be a lesson to you kids. But look at that, I lost like 15% of my armor running through all those lasers. That was painful. Wow, more loot. I am loving this area. Like, I don't even care. So now I gotta go this way. And there's another laser. Rhino says, screw you, 2 lasers. I don't know how to get out there. Oh no, that's the entrance. Okay. Lag though. Wow. Bang. Oh, you actually fired shots. Okay, cool. So, up here. Oh, well, shoot. If I'd known I could have just jumped through there, that would have made so much more sense. I feel dumb again. I mean, I didn't really get much from those. Warm coat's nice, I guess. Take less cold damage, and I'm like, I don't really take most nobody does. I mean, except during sorties where the enemies get like special buffs and stuff. I think the guys already left my butt. They're like, why is the guys somewhat ahead of us putting, like, markers and crap? Just my issue with, if you're gonna put markers down for people, make sure you remember to take the marker away. Because I don't like the clutter of having, like, 6 people's markers on my screen. But you can't make other people's markers go away, and sometimes that's frustrating. Oh. I was hoping. And usually people mark Argon Crystal, but since all three of us were in that area, I'm like, Argon Crystal shouldn't be... Oh goody, more lasers. Oh, took another hit. Man, those lasers do a butt ton. But that's why that one guy kept dying. It wasn't because he was bad, it was... Oh sweet, I sucked it through the wall. I was totally ready to go in there. I still need 4 kills with my pistol, okay. Because I don't think shooting the lasers counted. But nope. I really like Rhino, namely because he can do crap like that. It's like, oh, there's lasers blocking your path. Rhino doesn't care. Now, I used like that almost... I can't tell if he's dead or not. Nope, I'm gonna use a real gun. And see, I almost did full damage to him and didn't know because of that lag. So, after this mission, probably, I will take a break. Maybe reboot my Xbox, definitely get to eat my stew. Yeah, I like this gun. The Furious gives me health though, if you don't. But again, this is without some of the mods I could. Oh, and somebody said a waypoint. Wait. No, I'm not wave 3. So that's not my waypoint, that's someone else's. That's player 3. I do like how it actually has little power throw? What's power?
The enemy is broken. Well done.
I
Work
mean,
out to
yeah, it's
extraction.
punch through for like thrown weapons, but there aren't really too often any decent thrown weapons either. Like there's the glaive. That's the only one that really comes to mind, and the glaive's not that good. Switch back to this. Because that corrosive damage is useful. Because corrosive damage strips away armor when it procs. Which is nice. Like, the game doesn't really tell you what these things do. Like, there might be a place in the game that does. Oh, it's an actual glass tube. I was like, am I gonna get to, like, ride the wave kind of thing? Way up there. Can I go up there? Potentially? Yes. Do I wanna do it? No. Look out, Shadow Arrow. Don't get smashed. The elevator is like right here. You can actually come with me. I will wait, because if he falls down, I won't. Yeah, dude. Dude. I mean, it's a possible jump, just... I'm gonna let him know. You two know. Why are they pointing at 2? There. Come on, dude. Just come on down. Okay. If you won't be that guy. Oh, he was able to make it. Okay. Go him. Oh, crap. I'm gonna need a stationary place to be able to mark away. There. But see how easy this is? Bam. No, I just realized I don't know where I'm going this way. Because there's no reason to stop. I mean, these guys are still putting hit points down, so there is something over here. Oh, jeez. I just came from there, didn't I? I already went down this elevator and then up again. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Why did you do that? Stop pushing that button. Where are you? Where are you going? Okay. We're going this way for a reason. Is there something up there I need to be looking at? What are you guys doing? I don't understand. Next time I see some baddies. Oh jeez, Femo's getting crushed. I'm coming, buddy. Oh no, they have big guns. I insta-heal. Like, what was the point of this? Like, there's nothing here. I'm very confused by these guys. What is still shooting at me? I think it's him, like, firing pot shots at me or something. Then Shadow's up there, but why do I care, honestly? Whoa, that was cool. Is this spinny actually spinning me? That's awesome! See, Destiny doesn't have cool stuff like that. I'm sorry, guys. Just Destiny has screwed me over just so many times, and every time they introduce some major bug fix or they do a DLC or something, they ruin it. Like the last couple of DLCs they've released, pretty much the entire plot is revealed in the trailer for the DLC, and you're like, well, that didn't leave much to the imagination. They took out the lore, and now they're selling the lore in a book. It's like, hey, you missed the lore from the first game? Well, you don't get to see it online like it was anymore, but if you want to buy this book for 25 bucks a copy, you can see it. Except they're doing it in installments. Like, what they're selling right now is Volume 1. And I'm like, I love the lore of D1, I do, just... it's obvious it's a cash grab. Like, they took it off. Nobody likes playing a game online, like, on your game console, only to be told that all of the lore and story is on a website. Oh, cool, you unlocked some lore. Now log into the website to be able to actually read it. That's not well done. And people were like, why don't you put, you know, your game lore in your game? So when Destiny 2 came out, before Destiny 2 came out, they took down the entire lore site. Like, no explanation, just, yeah, we took it all down. You're like, okay. Retconned some of it. They, like, one of their storyboard reps or something said, oh yeah, most of those are just like fairy tales and myths anyway, and I'm like, no they're not. Half the characters in those stories are characters you actually talk to on a daily basis. They're not myth when the character is real flesh and blood in the game. Like it's obvious the woman had no clue what she was saying, or she was high at work that day or something. But now they're actually selling you the lore. Can we go? I have things to do. Fine. Jeez.
Another job well executed.
On that note... Alright guys, I am probably going to stop the stream here. Maybe reset my Xbox. I might come back and do some more of this Inaris quest, because now I'm all excited to see what it is. Maybe finish my book, whatever. I will maybe see you guys tonight. If I don't, I will more than certainly see you tomorrow, 6 to 8 p.m. Central Time. Lights out.